everyone, I'm Jessica with Oily Moms, one of the team leaders there. And today I'm going to show you how to make a comforting chest rub. And it's a super simple way to use your oils, and it's great to have this on hand in the fall and the winter time. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. If you don't have a stand mixer, that's totally fine. I will tell you an alternative way to make this. It's pretty simple. This is just the way that I prefer. And so let's get started. So what you need is some virgin unrefined coconut oil. I use Dr. Bronner's. You can get coconut oil at your health food store or at your regular grocery store in the health foods section. I also am using 2 essential oils today, eucalyptus radiata, as well as RC. You could use one or both. You could also add some other ones in there if you prefer. It's really up to you. This is what I'm using today. So the recipe is fairly simple. I have measured out a ½ cup of the coconut oil, and I am just going to put that in my stand mixer with the whisk attachment on. I know it's kind of far away for you guys. But I'm going to get that in there. And it might get a little loud when I start mixing. So what you want to do is just start your whisking. This is going to take just a minute or two. It won't take too long at all to get the consistency that you need. And I will pull the bowl out and show you. But if you can still hear me, whipping up the coconut oil is a great base for anything. It doesn't have to be these oils. If you suffer from dry skin during the winter time, you definitely could put a moisturizing oil in there. And so that's a really easy way to, do skin health. And so, yeah, it's just great. We're gonna over here. We're getting pretty close. Sometimes you have to scrape down the sides, like I'm gonna have to do right now. Just because there's some that didn't really get whisked in there. So you want to scrape down your side so everything really gets to be the same texture. And that's about perfect. So I'll come and show you guys. So this is really a really whipped. So it's kind of like a shea butter lotion-y type thing. I know this isn't a ton, but you really don't need a lot. A little goes a long way. So next what I'm going to do is add in my oils. And I honestly just kind of go with my gut as to how many, but 5 of each is really a really good number to start with. So I'm just going to put them right in here. 1, 2. So I'm just doing 5 of each. Okay, and then I'm just gonna whisk it again just for maybe like 10 seconds to get it all combined together. Again, you might have to scrape down the sides of the mixer just to make sure it's all in there. Now, at this point, you can see if you want to add more oils in or not, and that's a great time to do it. I like to store this in a mason jar. Now, I don't have any smaller than this. I wish I did because this is a little too big, but this will work. So I'm just going to scoop it in there. So this is the fall and winter, and you live in a climate where it is cold. You don't have to worry about storing this in your refrigerator. But if you live somewhere warm, and I'm jealous if you do, during the winter times, then you may want to store this in your refrigerator because coconut oil, as we know, will melt really quickly. So you guys see this? Okay, so I'm just dropping it in there. Gets a little messy, but it's no big deal. So the way that I would use it then is I would just take a small amount here on my finger, rub it, and then you just rub it right here on your chest, and it's just a really comforting aroma during that fall and winter time. I think I might need to add some more oils to it, so I am going to mix some in there. I think I'm going to do 5 more of each one. So you can do this after the fact too, or if you think of something, oh, I should have added this oil in, go ahead and just add it in after. So I basically have put 10 drops of each oil in here. I love RC. I am never without it. I'm pretty sure that I have 3 unopened bottles in my oil case right now, just because I've been stocking up. Hopefully I don't have to use all of those over the winter, but you just never know. Okay, so that is much better, I think. Yeah, but it's always up to you how much you want. So if you're saying, okay, Jessica, that's awesome, but I don't have a stand mixer. Don't worry, okay? All you have to do is take that ½ cup of coconut oil, put it in a saucepan, melt it over the stove on low heat. It'll melt fairly quickly. And then take it off the stove once it's melted, let it cool to 104 degrees, then add in your essential oils and transfer it over to your container and let it cool and store it in the refrigerator. That'll be more of a salve type texture. It's not going to be a whipped like that. It's just what you prefer, and it's totally fine, whatever way you want to do it. So let me know if you've tried this, if you have oils that you like to use in a chest rub that I did not use. There's so many options that you could do. So I hope you guys have a happy and healthy fall and winter.